Welcome to the demonstration on how to configure vSphere fault tolerance for a virtual machine. We begin at the vSphere Web Client UI, and we select a virtual machine from the Resources pane on the left. The virtual machine has 4 vCPUs and 64 gigabytes of memory. Let us configure fault tolerance for this virtual machine. We right-click, go to Fault Tolerance, and we turn on Fault Tolerance. The first step is to select where the fault tolerance configuration file, tiebreaker file, and secondary virtual machines disks will be stored. Note that the fault tolerance configuration file and the tiebreaker file must be stored on shared storage. The secondary VM files can be stored on local storage or shared storage. We see that our compatibility checks are successful, and we click on Next. Now, we need to select the host for the secondary. Notice that if we select the host where our primary VM is running, we get a warning saying that we cannot choose the same host. We select another host and see that we are compatible. We click on Next, review the selection, and click on Finish. We can monitor the progress in the Recent Tasks pane. We are notified that the virtual machine's fault tolerance state has changed. When we turn on fault tolerance, a fault tolerance window will be added where we see the status of what is going on with our fault-tolerant VMs. We see that the status here says Starting. It means that the secondary VM is currently in the process of creating the secondary disks and getting the VM started up. After a few minutes, we refresh the view and see that our configuration is complete. Our fault tolerance status shows that it is protected, and we see our secondary VM's location. Once it gathers enough data, we will see our log bandwidth usage here. This concludes our demonstration of configuring VMware vSphere fault tolerance. Thank you.